Gray Banded Kingsnake Cage Upgrade 2.0 video go! So, just as so you know that we are constantly updating things to improve our animals' lives here at Jay-Z's Reptiles whenever we can, we upgraded a couple snakes to larger 2x4 cages. So O'Malley, the Mexican black king snake, moved into a large, low Exoterra for what will hopefully be his permanent home. And he has that split cage, very similar to what we did before, only on a much larger scale. And so our Gray Banded Kingsnake, Nez Pierce here, who was in that cute, tiny little Herc Colt enclosure before, is now moving into O'Malley's old one, which will be his home for quite some time because he is still pretty small. And as you can see, sorry, flies. And as you can see, that we did something a little similar to his, only not quite as much. So, these guys, Gray Banded Kingsnakes or Lamprepeltis mexicana alterna, they live in South Texas and northern Mexico, like Southwest Texas. Very dry, very arid, very rocky. And so, oh, there he goes. Well, he's just checking this out. So, as you can see, we used a lot of the stuff that was in his previous enclosure, and then we added a lot more. So this is I think it's the medium-low Exoterra is the size. I think it's 24 by 12 by 18, I think is the size. So this will be his enclosure for a while. Maybe not necessarily for his full life, because they can get over 3 feet. I don't know if he will or not, but he's a good eater, so we'll see. So we have this lovely little desert substrate that I bought a bunch of that you guys will have seen in a number of our new arid desert setups. Exoterra brand. Don't really remember what it's called. I think this is the Sonoran yellow or gold or something is the color. But, so in this enclosure, we have that same little cutting board divider, which is putting back this nice little humid area. Coconut, cypress, topsoil, then a little bit of an overhang of a rock if he wants to kind of hide back and bury there. Littered the ground with plenty of other little rocks. And so before, we couldn't really give him too much of a rock outcropping, because I guess, according to a lot of people that I've heard who go out herping for these things down in Texas, they're usually found sometimes on the road, but usually coming out of rock outcroppings. So let's see if I can show you guys. So I gave him that, so it's a couple little areas for him to kind of hide and wedge himself under. So maybe that'll give him something that's a little bit more naturalistic. But, you know, we'll see. Hopefully he enjoys this. And there he goes. And then I gave him that big thing back there to hide under, plus his original little log there. So plenty of places for him to hide if he wants. I'll flip his water bowl in a minute, as per usual, because I just want to make sure in case there's anything I'm moving around, I don't splash water everywhere. Little fake aloe plants. Maybe we'll throw some other little fake plants or something in there. I don't really have good luck with succulents and desert plants and stuff. And in all honesty, they will eventually get very large, so I don't really like to do succulents in the cages. But anyway, hopefully you guys like this video, gives you ideas about other stuff you can do. There we go, there's the full thing out. So, you know, it's a pretty big enclosure for a size snake that this has, but he's a really good eater, and I think there's plenty of places for him to feel comfortable, and I think he'll be just fine in here for quite some time. There he is. Hey, Nez Pierce. Hopefully we can find a girlfriend for him, or maybe he can go for a breeding loan, because he's a pretty nice little alterna, I guess you could call it alterna phase, Gray Banded Kingsnake. But if this gave you guys some ideas to do something with what you want to do, you know, I don't know how many people keep snakes and stuff on this, you know, kind of deserty, arid bedding and substrate, but, you know, if you think about it, there's quite a few snakes out there that do live in that kind of rockier, dry, dirt, gravel environment. Not all of the time, obviously. They do like to travel. There's always dirt, wood, places for them to burrow, which is why we give them kind of that option, I think is a really good idea. Oh, hey, Nez Pierce, you come and say hi? But you know, if you've seen something similar, maybe at a zoo or in like a pet store or something, let me know down in the comments if you've seen something like this. If you have any ideas that would better improve this or anything like that, let me know down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you're having a great day. Please like and subscribe if you can. Really helps me out, and we'll check you next time. Hey everyone, real quick, want to talk about a really quick flash sale that we're doing with our merchandise here as the Jay-Z's Reptiles. So between now and midnight, Cyber Monday, for every t-shirt sale, so that means we have the two designs. We have the standard Jay-Z's logo right here, and we have the snake shirt, which I really love and is my personal favorite. Variety of colors and sizes, still limited quantities, but a variety of sizes and colors. You will receive a free Jay-Z's Reptile bandana, and in honor of Colorado Gives Day, because that's where we are as Colorado, at the beginning of December, the normal 10% that we give to whatever charity, USARC for the remainder of 2020, we're going to up that to 15%. So whatever it all t-shirt sales there are, we're going to be upping it from 10% to 15% of every purchase will be donated to USARC. So just remember, between now, Cyber Monday, midnight, whatever t-shirt purchase you get a free bandana. Hope you have a safe and happy holidays, and we'll check you next time.